Lambuth's got to be feeling good about homecoming, and all the eateries in Jackson will be feeling good because a lot of people will definitely go out and celebrate.
And you can see that the lead is very comfortable. Coach Catlett is on the field now, and he's been perched above us in the press box, so the defensive coordinator has come down to the field to talk to his troops.
Well, that's kind of like lighting up the Red Arback victory cigar when you come down that way.
When you heard the rumble down the stairs, the big boy is headed to talk to his troops. Coach Glover is still ready to give his offense what they need, and the Pikeville Bears will have a little longer trip back into the Bluegrass State. Lambuth will kick off. We're approaching 6 minutes, actually 5:48 in the fourth quarter.
And I don't think we're going to see Mr. Ballard again the rest of the day, Bill. The shoulder pads are off. The jersey obviously would be off, and the ice is on the foot.
Yeah, pretty comfortable lead on homecoming, and right ankle looked like being rested with ice. Kind of a quiet mood right now as the Lambuth crowd is content to take the victory, just trying to keep the Pikeville Bears from scoring. And we're set for kickoff. And it's a looping kick, and it looks like it been, one of the chip shots is picked up by the big man. It is rumbled, and number 78. Joe, that's unusual to have a big tackle back. He is part of the good hands team.
He's part of Billy's actually part of the wedge, and 28, Ardell Wells, who weighs all of 165 pounds dripping wet, and watch it on the replay. The little man's going to take his legs out from under him.
Yeah, he knew what he had to do, and number 55 did an exclamation point. And
he had to leave his calling card.
He did. He told him where he was. And so now Pikeville Bears trail.
And they've changed quarterbacks.
Number 13.
I believe that's Ben Howard.
Not the Ben Howard from Jackson with the Padres, the Ben Howard from Pikeville, Kentucky. Lily white shirt, and the ball is thrown over. Oh, he wanted to pick it off, number 15 of Lambuth. Greg Patton, a defensive back from Jackson Central. Stephen Cross, or it would be Mr. Patton. And so Lambuth the Eagles trying to stop the Bears. And the Bears in the shotgun. The Eagles line up man-to-man coverage. They've got twins left and twins right. The ball is snapped. And a pass is thrown, and it's looked at and broken up. And a flag comes in.
And Bill, I'll give you a little background while we're waiting for the administration. It's going to be a pass interference penalty. Ben Howard, the quarterback, played on Georgetown's national championship team 2 years ago. He was a student coach. Watch the replay of Ben Howard, who was a student coach up until 2 weeks ago.
And he comes out and plays quarterback and has a call in favor of his team.
Now, you can say how was he a student coach. That means he's still got eligibility.
Pass interference on the defense. Automatic first down.
We used to call them managers once upon a time, but he was working with quarterback. Sometimes student coaches do more than they're usually ex-players. And tell you what, he's back playing. The backup quarterback got hurt, so this kid's only been with the team as a player for 2 weeks.
Well, you can tell he's a new quarterback. His uniform is just as clean, and a nice pass made to the side and across midfield. This game is out of hand right now, and you've got Lambuth will win the game. It just depends on, and a number of their athletes have got some ice on shoulders and ankles and et cetera. So is that Brian Pearson on the sideline with ice on his shoulder, on his left shoulder? Yes, it is.
Yeah. Well, that's normal procedure after the hits he's taken.
Yeah, and the pass is made to the sideline, and it's over. Efforts made by both teams and substitutions being put in and et cetera. We're under the 5 minutes, 35-7. Lambuth will secure a victory. Yes, John?
Yeah, guys, y'all remember he took that hit in the first half on that left shoulder, a little stinger. I'm sure that's why they've got that left shoulder iced down here near the end of the game.
Yeah, they're trying to protect. He's a valuable investment for Lambuth. He's their number one quarterback, and they have hit him a lot today, John.
He has taken a pounding. Jay Sears should be the quarterback next series, but Ben Howard, not Jackson's Ben Howard, the quarterback now for Pikeville, as they have kind of conceded this one. They'll play out of pride now and still make the effort.
2nd and 10. And Howard looks, and he throws the ball, and it's a nice catch. on the 30-yard line. Excellent catch by number 7.
Terrence Pride, who's had a big day today. Remember, Bill, he had 3 balls on the touchdown drive that he caught. Then he came back with a catch later. And let's watch the replay of Terrence Pride.
And you'll watch Ben Howard. And he sets up and throws the ball like a rocket. But a nice catch made. Jumped up in the air and caught it. Good camera work by the WLJT cameramen. Bringing you college football. And Ben Howard throws the ball, and he's open. And that's another nice pass. And a nice catch. And another first down, Joe.
They're moving the football. Like I said, this is a Pride drive here. Plus, it gives this young man a chance to get some time in and sharpen his game up, Bill, because, like I said, if he's only been back as a player for 2 weeks, let's watch the replay. Check
and
his
you'll watch
form out.
Howard. He throws a nice pass.
And his receivers with good concentration. He's going to send his man in motion.
And he's looking in the corner, and he's rushed, and there's nobody out there to the right, 101, and the ball's thrown. And it was a nice pass again, Joe.
Terrence Pride, concentration, made the catch coming across the field and the proper throw. Pride was the only one that could catch that football. 3:58, and Pikeville will threaten with a score, and then you know you're going to see the old onside kick.
Yeah, you pretty much know under 4 minutes right now, 3:53 and counting, and we've got a timeout. And making ball movement, setting the ball up, and the clock is starting. Winding the clock. Ben Howard is underneath. Coach Wallace walks in front of us, trying to stop this Pikeville Bear team from scoring, but the ball's up the middle, big hole, and it is a touchdown for the Bears. 35-13. So Howard came in, did an excellent job as a substitute quarterback, Joe.
Led a drive, and the young man knows his football. Like I said, he just hadn't played in a while, and he was a student coach.
And next week, you've got Lambuth playing Union, Kentucky, and Pikeville's playing Belhaven. And they're going for 2. Ben Howard is in the shotgun, looking over receivers. He's got twins to the left, twins to the right, and across the middle, and it's a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, on the look in, he got number 25, Jay Currents, and Howard has successfully led a drive. But again, Lambuth has also substituted and getting some guys some playing time here. And now let's see what type of onside kick they'll use.
And look on the sideline, Stephon Rogers, one of the basketball players, and taking his jersey off and trying to treat him. So, like you say, Pearson's got the ice on his shoulder. They're trying to protect for next week. The Pikeville Bears have driven down, and they'll go a long trip back to Kentucky. Hope you're enjoying the game. It's been a game that's kind of had ups and downs. Howard came in, did a good job in leading the Bears. Very colorful uniforms of the Pikeville Bears, Joe, and it's been an exciting game. A lot of big plays and some turnovers mixed in. Beautiful fall afternoon in Jackson.
And the Good Hands team on for Lambuth University. Very interesting. Number 52, Abdul Sanders, a linebacker, is also a member of the Good Hands team.
Yeah, and you can see some of the substitutions made with the cream white clothes, as they would say, haven't been in. Give them a chance to play. And the shorter statue onside kick will probably be coming on.
Oh, yeah. Let's see if they bounce it.
It didn't go 15, though, did it? Or 10 yards, Joe?
I don't think it went 10 on top of that, but you see it was touched, but Lambuth fell on it.
And they'll take it.
Bill, the ball, when it's kicked like that, is supposed to take a big hop. That one never took the hop.
Yeah, they were trying to get the ball back, so it's a thing of pride. You'll look at the kick. And the kicker he's looking back and looking at his quick team. And the ball's supposed to come up, but it never did. It never did do
when you kick it, you've got to top it a little higher. It's supposed to take the hop, and you're hoping it's going to jump over the front line, and then you have people sent down to knock people off the football, and your quicker guys are supposed to recover it. So Lambuth comes out of it with excellent field position. Jay Sears, the 6'1", 195-pound junior, in at quarterback.
Franklin County High School, Middle Tennessee. He hands off, and the ball's on the ground, and it's on the ground, and it's not the way you want to get started, Joe, as a substitute quarterback. Wasn't a good handoff, wasn't a good reception by the back, and they dropped it on the ground, and Pikeville Bears will get it back. All it'll be a matter of time. 35-15 with 3:23 left in the fourth quarter, and that team is didn't do what they wanted to do.
No, they didn't. If you watch on the handoff with 3:23 to go, overextended. You could see he was out too far trying. It wasn't a good clean exchange between he and Anderson. And now Lambuth back on defense again.
And they got too many illegal substitution. I don't think they can do that. Didn't throw the flag though, but blew the whistle.
Sideline warning against the blue team.
Sideline warning.
Sideline warning.
Yeah, gets a chance to get back on the field.
Of course, they had one in the first half and get a warning in the second half. Guys get excited and you want to be part of the playing area, and you get closer and closer. Sometimes you wind up out on the field.
Yeah, Coach Wallace is telling his troops, back up, fellas. We don't want the penalty. Coach Cadlett's telling them, so I bet they'll move. And the quarterback, Ben Howard, he's looking deep, and he's got a man wide open, and he dropped the ball. He had a touchdown, Joe.
This is the man that's had a pretty good ball game. Pride was open. He faked the route coming across, went down the middle of the field, had everybody in the ballpark beat, and just flat dropped it. Watch the replay.
You know, he's a stocky quarterback and made a nice-looking throw. It's over, but they say it's a tough throw when it's over your shoulder. You know, particularly coming right over the middle of the shoulder. It needs to be to one side.
And nobody in the stadium feels worse than the receiver, Terrence Pride.
And Howard's back again. He's in the shotgun for the Bears of Pikeville, Kentucky. And it's a nice throw again, and it's a first down, 12-yard. You know, Howard's done a good job, and they've given him good protection, Joe. The Pikeville Bears have really kind of protected their quarterback.
Jake Hurts, yeah, they've protected both of them pretty well. Of course, Lambuth's going to give you the underneath pass now. They'll drop back deep. They just don't want to get beat deep. It's 1st and 10 for the Bears of Pikeville.
And you've got Twins out to the right. He's going across the middle, and just a throw that looked like he hung it for too long. It didn't find his receiver and just didn't throw the ball with good follow-through.
Well, that's a mechanics incompletion there.
Yeah, and that'll happen.
And then it's your release point, and that one was destined to go straight in the ground. 2:49 to go, Bill.
Yeah, just trying to rush the ball and trying to see if they can score to close the gap. Next year, Lambuth will visit Pikeville. And Howard looks, receiver across the middle, nice catch, nice pass, and it's in the middle. The clock will continue to run. So about an 8-yard gain. The Bears move up. It's the no huddle, and you'll see the replay.
And you'll see Woods make the tackle on this replay.
He's got quite a bit of time. He throws the ball across the middle. It's a very good play for the Pikeville Bears. Third and 3. Audibleizing, Twins to the right, and Howard throws the ball across the middle, and it's another first down. He breaks loose, and he tries to get out of bounds, does not do it. He's at the 20-yard line. They'll mark and go. So the Bears, it's approaching the 2-minute mark, 2:09 left in Jackson.
Tell you what, Pikeville not giving up here. They're coming back. That was John Thompson on the catch there, not the basketball coach or the football coach. John Thompson.
Ben Howard's deep in the shotgun. And the snap, he's looking in the corner, and he's being trashed to the ground by number 56 of LU.
Is it 56 or 58, David Turner?
Well, he turned, okay, must be 58, David Turner.
I believe that's David Turner, the 6-foot senior, having a big homecoming game.
Yeah, he took him to the ground. And it brings up second down. And about 17 yards to go for the Bears. And Howard takes it. He looks deep. He throws the ball. He's wide open. It is a touchdown for the Pikeville Bears.
Pride makes up for it, Bill.
Well, the coverage was just broken, Joe.
Yeah, he was beat him on the fly, the 29-yard touchdown pass.
And you'll look at the replay here, and it's all Ben Howard to his single receiver. He just did a good job. He really kind of slung the ball out, but, he just beat number 39 badly on that play and get a chance to get some of the youngsters in. Randall Perry from Adams, Tennessee. Now, where is Adams, Joe? Have you heard of Adams?
The only Adams I know in Tennessee is the place that makes Adams football equipment up in East Tennessee. They make helmets. Going for 2, Bill.
All right, here we go. Howard's got it. He's looking for his receivers in the coffin corner. The ball is over the top, and they're saying no catch. So, you know, the Bears, they continue to go down swinging, Joe. They're not going to walk in here and just walk out without trying to see what they can do.
And you know what's coming here, the onside kick. The Good Hands team comes back out there on the field for Lambuth. See Davenport and Hill out there. Also, number 9, that's John Floyd, will be part of the Good Hands team on that front wall. TJ Davis should be the 5th man on the front wall, and we'll try to pick up those. This is an important one. Hey, this contest is not over. You get this one back, you have to score quickly. 1:20 to go on the clock.
Coach, you're coaching too much now. I mean, you got 1:20 left, and you've got a 14-point lead. You think the Bears can still come back?
Hey, I saw North Carolina score 11 points in 7 seconds one night.
All right. That's basketball, though, Joe. Come on. Let's see what the Bears can do. We're in the 4th quarter at Lambuth homecoming.
Key is you have to get the football, and then you have to score quickly. It's not time for a lot of plays, Bill.
No, they've got to hit the big home runs, and we'll see. They've got a lot of quickness on that left side, and the kicker is going to try to put – and he did – this was a good one, though, but the Good Hands man put the ball number 18.
Let me tell you what was done. T.J. Davis got it. It was fixing to take the big hop where it goes over the front wall.
Well, let me tell you, you know who T.J. is, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a replay coming up.
All right, here's the ball. Did a nice job, but T.J., the Cajun, put the ball on the ground.
Yeah.
Coach Laurie Davis-Jones'
baby
brother.
Laurie's probably, I don't know whether she's here today or not, because basketball has started in the NCAA.
She's got a tough schedule. Saw her here a couple of weeks ago with her beautiful little boy, and they were talking about the schedule. Her schedule's loaded. Whoever put it together wasn't real smart in that. And the center, he picked up the ball, didn't he?
Yeah.
You can't pick the ball up.
You can roll it over, but you can't pick it up.
Well, I had never seen. I mean, he picked that up like an atom.
Yeah, you can't. You can't do it. Now you can roll it over and get your grip.
Snap infraction on the offense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
He wanted to show his mama what kind of ball it was, Joe. That's why he picked it up, you know. But you saw that from the start. So we're in the 4th quarter, Lambuth homecoming. I'm Bill Hamilton and Joe. I've enjoyed the game, and John Harris. I tell you, this has been a lot of excitement in this Lambuth homecoming game. 35-21. New quarterback, number 13, Sear, and he hands off.
That's Anderson running the football.
Well, 1-1-1, single ones on the scoreboard, and timeout's been called by Lambuth. The Bears are talking to the Eagles. This is a little payback from last year when Lambuth had the big lead.
Lambuth, their first time out of the half.
John, you've got a lot of basketball will be opening up and finishing the football season, WLJT.
Well, we do have a lot of basketball. Of course, do have 3 more football games to do before the end of the season. Looking forward to basketball. And, of course, we'd love for people to call in and let us know if they enjoy these types of things in West Tennessee. It's something we try to do for our community. As I say, we're one of the only locally owned we're the only locally owned television station in West Tennessee.
Yeah, it's exciting to see all the events coming up and the public forums that you have and et cetera as Lambuth is approaching, finishing out the 4th quarter. It's 2nd down and about 12 yards to go. And underneath the center the conventional way, receivers left and right. The Lambuth Eagles in their dark blue uniform. Quarterback throws it over, and the receiver number 16 was never open, Ryan Harris from Nashville.
And that's supposed to be the fade route on a quick basis. You've got to throw it more towards the sideline, and the Pikeville defender did a good job of impeding the receiver's progress without picking up a penalty.
Under a minute, Joe.
59.7 seconds, and, of course, a lot of other programming on WLJT TV. I'm going to tell you what, I watched some of the social studies programs, and they've had political debates and things like that, and they're doing a good job up there.
And athletically, you'll see the Lambuth Eagles, as quarterback Sear, he's being rushed, he's being pressured, and he will be sacked, I can tell you.
Boy, that'll ruin your stats in a hurry.
Yeah, they brought him to the ground, and it was really, really an ugly situation. Too many Bears.
Cliche time, though. The only important stat is the W.
Is that the W on the sidelines? And Coach Wallace, he looks like he's enjoying the sideline. 48 seconds to go, and this will be a good win for the Lambuth program. They had to break up.
Timeout. Pikeville. It's the last time out of the half.
Yeah, when you talk about public television and we hope you're enjoying the game, is go to the website. www.ljt.org. Great website as technology has improved. And I know John on the sideline telling you that we were, a foot away in the north end zone, I think, that eagle eye as he watched that ball. And a lot of information with the technology that's available now. We hope you're enjoying the game. Coach Wallace is kind of marching up and down. And Coach Catlett, they've had a good defensive effort, broken down a couple of times in the second half, though.
Yeah, there are some things. Now, Vic and them will punt the football away. And they held their offense out there as long as they could, but now they punt. Let's see if they go for punt block. I'm almost assured they'll go after the kicker, and they've come close a couple of times.
Yeah, they really did. Unless the center will put it back there quick, they'll block this one, Joe. You better watch it because, quite honestly, you find that ball kind of going slow, and the rush will be on. I think they're going right up the middle.
Tyson Brown will be your punter.
I was going to say, you picked up a new punter, give him a chance in game situation.
This will be kind of a rough time for him if he doesn't watch out and needs to get the ball off.
Well, they don't have their.
Yeah, but look at the
right,
snap, just like I said.
Good job. He's going to run. There's a flag thrown probably for a hole. It'll use up a lot of times. It'll still be fourth down.
Well, and there's flags everywhere, but you know, it was a new center, John. I don't know if he picked it up, but it was just nothing worked right other than the running down the field and eating up the clock.
34.5 seconds.
Well, there's
they're
flags
warning
on
them not
the
to
field.
throw the flag up here. It's already been thrown. Now they're going to talk to the Pikeville captain.
So it'll have to.
If I'm Pikeville, I take the play instead of having them do it over again.
Right, to give you a chance to throw the ball deep.
Although the coaches agree, they're going to decline.
Decline it to get the ball.
Yeah.
34.5 seconds. Let's hear the penalty. Let's listen to the ref.
Holding
Holding.
on the kicking team. That penalty's declined. It's going to be first down for White.
Bill, anytime you see the flag thrown there, it's going to be holding.
So we've got the quarterback, Ben Howard, back. We've got Twins left and Twins right. Under a minute. And Howard looks, he's throwing it deep. He throws it over the top, and he's open again, but it's just too deep. And
they're taking advantage of Lambuth being in man coverage with no safety back there. Bill, I'm tempted to take one of my linebackers out or move them around and put a safety because they're going to continue to throw the long ball. Well, we got another penalty.
Another penalty, I think, Joe. They're talking about it.
We may be excusing some people.
Some discussions going on. Under 30 seconds, you'll see 26.1 in the fourth quarter. Lambuth leads 35-21 at LL Fonville Field. Let's listen to the ref, and they're discussing the ball.
Officiating crew's done a good job of making sure on everything.
Yeah, they really have, Joe. And
I think they picked it up, Bill, and they decided there was no foul.
So Ben Howard is back as a quarterback. Shotgun, under 30 seconds. Throwing across, and it's not a pretty pass. Over the top.
And now we changed. I'm glad we got a safety back there. Nick Mosley was playing safety about 15 yards deep.
And the crowd begins to leave as we're under 25 seconds. 23.3. Third down. 35-21 on WLJT, public television for West Tennessee. And the Pikeville Bears quarterback, Ben Howard, steps back. He's got Twins left, Twins right. And he throws a pass over the top. Really had no way. A little WWF going on by some of the linemen, Joe, trying to do some takedowns, get some early points.
That's right. Back went out on a flare to the left. The linebacker got out there with him and covered. And good job. There wasn't any place to unload it. And so that brings it to 4th and 10, Bill. And this contest has 19.6 seconds left in it.
Almost a finishing job, a homecoming victory for the Lambuth Eagles. And they'll break the tie that they had in the Mid-South Conference with the Pikeville Bears, going to 3-2.
And now you've got two deep zone coverage.
And Howard takes the ball. He's looking deep, going to throw it deep. It looks like a wounded duck, and he has caught the ball.
A great job.
But, you know, it looks like he pushed off a little bit, but he did come back and caught it. And they're saying to move the ball. We've got 10.8 seconds.
That's Jay Currents catching the football.
And Lambuth really doesn't want him to score again. And Howard's barking the signals, and as soon as the clock starts with 10.8, Howard's in a shotgun approach, telling the signals, 8, 7, and it's almost over his head, but he's looking across the middle and throws it deep in the corner, the coffin corner, and he catches the ball for a touchdown with 0.9 seconds. So excellent play by the Bears. Ben Howard's come in, and he's been a reliever, hasn't he?
Well, you got to remember now that Lambuth has loosened up their defense. They have tried to prevent the long gain, and they've been able to throw them because they got caught them in man coverage. They've just outrun them.
Yeah, they really have, and you got 9/10 of a second, 35-27. They're going to go for 2 points. So here we go. And Howard looks and throws it in the center, and it's thrown up and is no, he fell off.
Believe it or not, guys, he pulled it in, but he was out of the end zone, so he was out of the
Oh, what a play. But you got to give credit to the Pikeville Bears. They've never let up. They keep on, and like you say, Joe, the defense, but for them to bring it this close is really bringing some respectability to themselves.
Well, you play for pride, you play for execution. It gives Howard a chance to get a workout because, hey, yeah, they may need him later in the season. And with 9/10 of a second, or that's 9 seconds, Bill?
No, it's not 9/10.
Is it 9/10? Okay,
9/10.
9/10 of a second. You're right, 9/10 of a second. This one is over. All you got to do is touch it, and even if there's a pile up or anything, that is it.
Well, Joe, yeah, you said it. That all they got to do is recover the ball. I mean, the only thing.
Well, they don't even have to recover. They just got to make sure there's a big scrum.
Make sure that Pikeville doesn't pick it up and run it all the way down. Of course, they'd have to have a 2-point conversion to tie it up. I mean, possibilities, leaving it in the game. But as you said, all they have to do is just lay on the ball, and it's over.
Well, it's been exciting, and hey, excitement's the name of the game. WLJT TV, not just in sports, but again, as I told you earlier, John Harris, y'all have a lot of great programming too.
Oh, we appreciate that. Obviously, our educational programs are some of the best. We do a lot through K through 12 schools, and here we go.
And the kick, and it's been blocked out of bounds, and there's a penalty.
And you decline the penalty, take the footballs, and this game is all over but the shouting.
35-27, 9/10 of a second. So just have to touch the ball, and the game's over.
Lambuth, they will probably line up in the victory formation. You'll see two guys. Let's see if they do, or if they actually run a play on this.
Well, no.
Big Wallace has done a good job getting a lot of kids in. It's homecoming. A lot of parents are here. And we'll tell you what, I don't know whether he got everybody in, but they got pretty close to getting everybody in.
Had a lot of substitutions.
On the kicking team.
So the white suits come in, Joe. All you have to do is touch the ball.
I'll tell you what I do. I go out there and I run and slide on the ground, and I can show all the girls after game that I did get in the game because I get some green grass or mud on me.
Mama will have to wash your uniform. Sears underneath the center. Conventional. This game is going to be over with. And they're going to throw the ball, and it's going deep. And
it's going to be picked off.
Intercepted now. That they can return it.
Yes, they can. They've got to make a
that
tackle.
Was not.
He's up the side.
He's up. He's blocked.
One man has a chance to stop him. Oh, the flag will stop the flag will stop the thing.
Why in the world?
Now, Bill, what did you tell me about this contest being over?
Well, what I can't believe.
There's an illegal block going to be the only thing to save Lambuth.
Why would you throw the ball?
You'll have to ask Coach Wallace that one.
Why would you take a knee? And it's over with.
That will give the Jackson Sun tomorrow have a lot of discussion.
Why would you throw the ball?
Let's see what the penalty is and see if that kills a touchdown. It's got to be a block in the back or a hole. And I would bet on an illegal block.
Well, their discussion, they got to. Yeah, the game's over. Yeah, it's over. Lambuth is fixing to run off. The game's over.
Well, the game's over because the clock will run out even if there's a penalty.
Yeah.
We have a block in the back, on the run back, on the white team. The penalty will be accepted. It'll be first down for white, 1 untimed down.
Where's the ball going?
So you'll have 1 down. Yeah, a game cannot end on a penalty. I have never in my wildest. This is freakish.
Very, very interesting here, guys. You called it. I mean, I've listened to y'all talking about it, and they're going to get 1 untimed play. He said they can't end it on a penalty, and they're going to get 1 chance to throw it in the end zone.
And I guarantee you're going to see the first defense, and you'll see a safety back.
Well, Ashley Robertson's coming off the field, or is he going back as nose guard?
Well, part of the problem is some of these defenses had their well, I don't think they had their pads off yet, but they definitely had their helmets off.
Their mental thing, John. That's the thing that I think. And you got Howard. Howard's going to be back, and he's going to throw it. It's unbelievable.
Well, absolutely, and of course now 1 play, no time on the clock. It's 35-27, and it's all right here for this 1 pass probably, and of course you have to get a touchdown and 2 to tie the ball game.
Now you got to keep your eye on Terrence Pride for 1, and they'll put a safety about 20 yards back, and he'll be playing nothing but the football. There'll be a linebacker come after the quarterback. And let's see, here we go, Bill.
Yeah, you got triple receivers, and Howard looks up. He's going to throw the ball deep, and he's got a man open, and it is a touchdown. He is a touchdown. Joe,
it is going to come down. Did I not tell you?
Never in my wildest, but why would you throw a ball to give them a chance?
I know, but I didn't give you that coach stuff a while ago for no reason at all. I told you this could happen. But you don't, you're right, Bill. You don't throw the football.
You don't give them a chance.
You do not give
them a chance.
You take a knee.
Well, guys, right here, let's just look. They're going to line up for 2. We're going to try to stay right here. We may have to take a break right after this play, but let's stick right here and hope we get this.
And Lambuth's going to take a timeout. They've got to get organized.
Can we switch tapes this quick? All right.
Let's take that timeout.
Lambuth.
Here we are back, 35-33. John, let's take it up to the booth, going for 2 to tie the ball game.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's what you got to give. As the Pikeville announcer said, it's been a gift for us to have a chance to get back
One
in this
question,
game.
Bill, everybody's asking in front of us why. And now it boils down to 1 play, and this young man right now, Ben Howard, hotter than a $2 pistol throwing the football.
Well, he's going to take the snap, and this is for a 2-point conversion that will tie the game, send it into overtime. Howard looks in the corner, the same play, looking in the middle, and it's blocked and it's knocked down. And Lambuth says they have won, but I don't know, Joe. It's unbelievable how this game finished. It is over. We're in history.
Number 93, Brian Carlton's the man that got his hands on the football. There was a pick in the corner. Actually, Pikeville had a man open in the far corner. The final score, Lambuth University Eagles 35, Pikeville 33.
We've enjoyed it from LL Fonville Field. Bill Hamilton, Joe Holloway, and John Harris as they shake hands at LL Fonville Field.
And, John, are you going to try to get an interview with Vic Wallace?
Yeah, guys, if y'all can hang there just a minute and then talk a little bit about the game. Vic Wallace, of course, shaking hands on the far side of the field. We'll try to get him over here, and we may have to put him on the spot with that question of why throw the ball, but we'll see here. He does get a victory, and y'all go ahead for just a minute while I try to get him.
Joe, I would never have dreamed that this game would have come down to 1 play. There's no way that Lambuth should have allowed Pikeville back in, but you got to give Ben Howard all the credit. He came in, and he was like a relief.
This is a guy that's been a student coach.
Well, I mean, he's a very mature quarterback.
There's a story behind that.
He came in, and I know the Pikeville announcers, as we
and
turned
correct me if
around.
I'm wrong, he played at Georgetown, 2 years ago?
He didn't play quarterback. Yeah, and he's a good-looking young man. He's a big-sized quarterback. But you got to, how in the world did Lambuth throw the ball?
I know that's the one question that, and some of the Lambuth fans felt it coming that they were going to throw it. But Yogi Berra said it ain't over till it's over.
Well, the fat lady was humming, but all of a sudden she could have been.
Well,
crying.
she got laryngitis there for a minute. John.
I tell you what, guys, Coach Vic Wallace is huddling up with both teams over here with everything that's going on. I guess we're just going to have to let the papers take care of it tomorrow because the big question will be asked, why in the world do you not take a knee and take the victory and not allow Pikeville back into the game? So right now we do want to take this moment to remind you that tonight's broadcast was brought to you in part by 1 Hour Martinizing. With 2 locations in Jackson, serving you 6 days a week. They do alterations too. 1 Hour Martinizing is proud to be a sponsor of West Tennessee football on Channel 11. Executive Auto Service and Tire in Jackson, where they offer complete car care service and great specials on tires for cars, trucks, vans, and sport utility vehicles. Executive Auto Service, executive treatment at affordable prices. Johnson's Sporting Goods in Jackson, your source for Russell Athletics, making uniforms and activewear that are as comfortable as they are long-lasting. Johnson's, the leading dealer in West Tennessee, supplying athletic equipment for schools and universities since 1946. Los Patalas Mexican Restaurants of Jackson and Lexington, who asked the question, what are you doing for lunch or dinner tomorrow? They serve great authentic Mexican food 7 days a week. Los Patalas Mexican Restaurants all around West Tennessee. Bank Court South, serving communities throughout West Tennessee, helping clients achieve their financial goals by providing a wide variety of financial products and services, including absolutely free checking. Bank Court South, get there from here. Member FDIC. CC's Pizza of Jackson, who provided food for our crew today. CC's, home of the all-you-can-eat buffet. CC's Pizza in Jackson, fresh taste at a great price. And by viewers like you. Thanks for your support.
Well, that will wind up the ball game here. An exciting finish to what was a well-played ball game throughout all 4 quarters, and Lambuth seemed to have it in stride, but then at the last minute almost let Pikeville sneak back in. I want to thank Joe Holloway and Bill Hamilton for filling in with us, guys. A good ball game, but like I said, going to be a lot of talk about that next week.
A lot of discussion, John. Great game in Jackson, Tennessee, and always enjoy WLJT Public Television for West Tennessee.
John, you're right. The talk will be going, and stay tuned to WLJT TV for sports and education. We've enjoyed it.
Well, for Joe Holloway, for Bill Hamilton, for all the staff and crew, I'm John Harris. We're here 35-33, Lambuth with the victory. Thanks for watching.